I'm back. It was a wild night last night. We had a tornado on the ground south of us, and then I think it touched down somewhere over by Hickory and Sulphur. It did some damage, I think, to the U.S. cellular tower because I've got no phone service. However, I always use two phones. My flip phone's got service, and I think that's through Sprint or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna go on the internet and see what it says about the outage. Well, it's saying that Davis has got it. Maybe I ought to turn my phone off and turn it back on. I don't know. It says Ada and Duncan, Purcell, Lawton, and Ardmore are down. Okay, let me back out of there and see what I can. Most reported locations: Duncan, Lawton, Ada, Durant, Ardmore, Pauls Valley, Oklahoma City. Well, evidently, let me try and see if anything happens. Jerry's phone works, and I called him from my other phone, and I got him, and the U.S. Cellular business phone they use is working. The one key difference is I've got an Android and those are iPhones. And what I really want, and I'm going to see if I can find one that works. See if I can find it in here. This is my favorite phone I ever had. It's an old BlackBerry. It was just 2G or 3G, and they won't service them anymore. But I like those, and it was an AT&T. I'm going to see if I can find one that's got 4G on it, and let me. Okay, let me see if this is going to work now. Come on. Call myself on the other phone. Well, this one's working and that one won't take a phone call. That's how my luck is. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty of everything. Tornado last night. Cell tower gets damaged. Just wild and woolly weather. It's real cold outside right now. It's 40 degrees, stiff north wind. I was at Lodge 3 at Matt and Jerry's office, and they walked out and I walked out, and it was a brrr. It was brisk. Oh yeah, hi Mom, this is today's vlog. She texted me and wanted to know if I was doing one. I had no internet in the house, or in the office rather. Now there's a brown extension cord you plug into the wall outlet, and it goes up to a relay in the foyer in our house that sends it out here online. And I told Linda, I said, something's unplugged. I thought maybe her goatlet, who is very precious, stuck its head through the bars. Then I realized its head wouldn't go through the bars, so it didn't chew a line in half or anything. So as I was heading to take my van for a drive to keep it warmed up, I looked in the foyer and there's this extension cord laying on the floor. It was unplugged. Linda didn't think anybody unplugged anything, but I think someone that's 5 years old and goes by the nickname Tigger unplugged it. He is prone to do that stuff. But Aurora plugged it back in for me and I'm good to go. And so I'm going to get all this stuff done I've got to do. You know, while I was at school picking kids up, I looked over as they were coming out. I have to park extra earlier. I don't get a parking space. And there were so many just absolutely precious little children coming out of that building. I mean, it tears me up. It tickles me every time I see them. This one kid with glasses was looking up at the sky. I don't know what he was seeing. The other one's hopping and jumping, and of course there's the ever-present water puddle that they're all splashing each other out of, and the teacher's not wanting them to do it, but they do it anyway. Children are going to be children. That's what they do. They learn, they develop, they grow. Life is a big textbook, and they're at the very beginning of chapter 1. And it just makes me happy. One of the things that I spoke to Jerry about is the powers that be are getting ready to make a hard play for our money, I promise you. So if you have some, put it in a safe place. I'm not going to say what I did. It's nobody's business, but I do practice what I preach. At least it's nice and warm in here. I turned the heat up. When I came in earlier, I could see my breath when I breathed out. Tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon, my son Nicholas gets to... I'm doing my vlog. Okay. Come on in. I do believe your son unplugged my internet connection in the house. The extension, I already fixed it.
Okay. I wouldn't doubt it. That boy gets into everything.
It was an extension cord that goes up to that server up on the shelf.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, he likes to pull things. You know, he likes to see.
He likes to climb on top of things and get into everything he can find.
Yeah. My son Benjamin just walked in. His namesake is who we're gossiping about. Anyway, that's pretty much all I've got to say today, guys. Mom, I'm sorry I didn't post it earlier. I have been busy with a capital B. Most people wouldn't believe. If they followed me around, they'd be amazed that a fat old crippled guy like me does as much running and getting around as I do.
Well, I wasn't going to say it like that. I was going to say, as old as you are, it's still hard to keep up with you.
But
I can say that, though. I'm your boy.
I do want to say one thing to a certain individual in Norman, Oklahoma, female. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. Don't try to be sneaky about it. Yes, I am going to sue you and everyone else in your family. This is the second warning. It's the only one I'm going to give. But you need to understand you've got a problem coming up. So I suggest you either make nice with me or be prepared for the worst. Your father-in-law misread everything you can misread about me. He absolutely considered me an ill-educated lout, considered me lazy, considered me an idiot, held me in total disdain, and none of the things he believed about me are true. Now, the only reason, folks, I'm putting this on there, I know she watches these. You know, so that will be the end of that. Now, got to get off of here. Love all of you. Hope God blesses you. Be kind. Because if we can all be kind, things would run so much better. Bye.